Welcome to Cheers and L's Talk My Shit. It's your host DJ Linda. We out here. Yeah, this is like my 50th take. This is my second Douce bottle, and look at where it's at. That's how many times I've been messing up, but I'm tired. I'm releasing this. I don't care how it comes out. I'm just letting y'all know right now. But anyways, we're gonna get right to it. I want to talk about a couple things, and I'm gonna start off with society right now, because I need to set the bar for my podcast so you guys know what y'all getting yourselves into. Society is mad pussy right now. It's mad emotional. You can't say whatever the fuck you want to say. You guys get where I'm going. And if you're one of those people that always people gotta be politically correct or mad respectful and all this and that, don't come to this podcast. It's not for you. Cause I talk reckless and I say whatever the fuck I want. So if you're one of those people, this podcast is ain't for you. Just go to your little sensitive podcast where they talk about little flowers and birds and whatever, yada yada. This ain't for you. And I just want to talk about how did society get here? Because I was born in 1994. I'm 25 years old. And I know my generation did not start this. All right? My generation did not start this. Millennials did not start this. We are not the sensitive ones. And I just don't realize when. I feel like this just came out of nowhere. And I want to say it started with like the 2000 kids. Like I think it was started with the kids born in 98, 99, where this whole politically correct started happening. You can't say this, you can't say that. If you say something about the black community, you're racist because you can't voice your opinion no more. If you say something about the gay community, you're whatever homophobic. Like no, this is not what we're about to do in this podcast. I'm gonna say whatever I want. Now, with that being said, I'm not dumb. You know, I'm always open to learn. If you guys catch me saying something that's a little bit over the top, ignorant or whatever, comment. Make sure you correct me. You know, educate me. I love learning, but you know, I think this definitely started with school. And I think this started when the next generation after mine started going to school. I think the teachers started pushing it because they saw how my generation was with technology coming in, and obviously cyberbullying skyrocketed now with technology. I think teachers were trying to put an end to that, and they started teaching these kids to be careful, and the punishments were harsh in school. Because I remember when I was in school, I used to get into fights, and they should just give us a little timeout, maybe detention, or maybe in school suspension. Like, you know, to get suspended out of school, I used to have to get into like some super crazy fight. And but nowadays people just get suspended for saying the wrong thing to somebody. And that's when I realized, because I have little sisters, and that's when I realized, oh, now I see where this is happening. They're being planted. The seeds are being planted in school. And when you have kids that can't say what they want to say to someone they don't like, because you know they'll get suspended, or that anger just builds up. You have kids building up, having anger just build up, and then we act surprised when they go to school and shoot it up, or we act surprised when they go home and commit suicide. It's like, that's not how you're supposed to raise kids, in my opinion. You can't have kids saying, oh, you can't say that. I feel like we should let kids be kids. If they're gonna say some reckless shit, noted, and then we tell them, hey, you know, you should probably communicate like this instead. When you just give punishments right off the bat, or like accuse kids of being, you know, racist, sexist, homophobic of comments they say, imagine when they become adults. They just went through their whole childhood being like that. Now when they're adults, they just quick to point fingers. Everybody pointing fingers. Everybody trying to say, oh, this guy's mean, this guy's that. Ugh, my feelings hurt. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. All right? Tired of you sensitive motherfuckers. Like I'm a sensitive person. I'm in tune to my emotions, but damn, y'all took it up a whole nother level. Like, Jesus Christ. But definitely school. I did my little investigation, and it's school that's planting the seeds. And I want to say it started with the 98 kids, or 99. It definitely over there. Definitely those are the years that this sensitivity just skyrocketed. And we're in America, where the reason people come here is because we're a free country. And the number one most amazing thing about this country is freedom of speech. If people can't use that to their full ability because they're scared of the backlash they're going to get because people are sensitive, that is an issue. You're affecting people's rights. People can't comfortably use their rights because y'all sensitive. Like, cut that shit out. Seriously, don't stop doing that. I'm tired of society being so emotional. Everything is so hurtful. Like, come on, let's grow up here. All right, and that goes for everybody, like man, woman, whatever. Like, and even when you start getting in communities, I feel like for the most part in the black community, they're not really that emotional, but they are quick to point fingers when it comes to calling people racist. I know my community does that, so we need to chill out on that. If a white person want to call us out on some shit, that doesn't make them racist. They're just calling us out on some shit. Racism is a little bit more than someone calling us out on shit. It's someone... I hope I don't gotta explain what racism is. If you're in my podcast and I gotta explain, that's an issue. But I'll do it anyway. Racism is when someone assumes you're a certain type of person due to your skin color or your ethnicity, or when they say something hurtful towards you because of your skin color or ethnicity or stuff like that. That's what racism is. So someone saying, oh, most black people are doing this, I wouldn't qualify that as racist just yet. I would listen to what they say before I just quickly say they're racist. Like, we need to chill out on that. Like, when I say Trump is racist, it's because he's racist. I have actual proof. I have a shit ton of proof, actually, to prove that he's racist. He's done actions that prove he's racist. I'm not gonna fucking say someone's racist just because they said something about my community and that's it. I feel like society now is so argumentative that no one wants to listen to each other, and that affects the passing of knowledge or the improvement of communities because everyone just wants to fight, everyone just wants to be the best, everyone's not listening and wants to argue everything. If you just take a deep breath and listen to actually understand and not to reply, I guarantee you your life will get a little better, okay? And your days will improve. Oh, by the way, don't make fun of my unibrow. I'll peep. Anyways, I don't think I'm going to beat the dead horse on that. Like, I just want to set the bar for my podcast. This podcast will get really reckless. This is my first episode, and I'm going to talk my shit. So, if you're sensitive, like I said, if you're quick to point fingers and say all of that, don't come here. All right? Because I am going to go in on every community, the white community, the black community, the gay community. Every community is going to get it. Ain't no one safe from me. I'm here to shoot. You feel me? All right? We're going to move on to get a little personal now to the real subject I wanted to talk about today. And that's domestic violence. And the real reason why I want to get in this issue is because deaths are increasing at a rate that's a little bit worrisome for me. Like, if you guys see the amount of deaths that occur to women due to domestic violence, it's a little bit, I wouldn't say a little bit, it's extremely concerning. And it's getting worse. It's not even improving, which is the saddest part. And, I want everyone to keep an eye out on everyone. I want to, wait, actually, this is cheers and L's. Hold on. Society, y'all gotta take an L for being sensitive, because y'all are being extremely sensitive right now. So let me hit the blunt one time. Almost forgot. So basically, in cheers and L's, whenever I talk about something that's good, we take a shot. We say cheers. And whenever we talk about something that's like, whack, we hit the blunt one time. That's an L. Society's gonna take an L for being sensitive. And I get my weed from Denver and Cali, so my shit good. But anyways, I really want to talk about domestic violence because it's very concerning, and the first thing we gotta do is keep an eye out. I'll put this down. The first thing we gotta do is keep an eye out on each other. Keep an eye out on your sisters, on your female friends, and on your brothers and your male friends, because they might be the one doing it. And secondly, stop assuming that just because someone's your friend or your family member that they're not gonna be the ones to do it. Because everyone, that's the first thing everyone says about the murderer, and I'm tired of hearing that shit. Oh, I can't believe it's him. He was so kind and this and that. Shut up. All right. How about you keep a better eye? Because I blame everybody. You should be able to. I feel like life is like a feeling process. Like you could feel things. Your gut feeling should be telling you stuff. Like, so I hold everyone accountable when things escalate. And I think it's time for us to start being a little bit mindful and keep an eye out. Because the thing about domestic violence is you notice it on the first steps, you squash it right there. Because by the time you notice it on the last step, it's too late. It's already too late. And we don't want it to get there. And I feel like most of this is happening because men don't really know how to handle that type of emotion at that level. Most of them is their first time being in love, or they just have issues. Like they were raised the wrong way, their head is all fucked up, they're just psychologically not there. And when it's like that, I hold the woman accountable because it's like, yo, why would you date a guy like that? Because most women that date guys like that are all right in the head and are smart, but they still be dating these guys. I don't get it. My friends be saying it's probably because the dick good. I used to be like, God damn. Imagine me staying in a relationship with a woman that's not right in the head because the pussy good. That pussy better be banging. I better walk in my house and just lay down. Like, fuck is you talking about? I better like not have to do nothing. And even with that, I'm still not staying with you if you fucked up in the head. So, I just want to share a story that maybe helps relate like what's going on. I remember back when I was 16, I was dating someone, and it was a very toxic relationship because she had cheated on me and we still stood together. And after that, I was verbally abusive. I used to obviously call her nasty names and say a lot of nasty things. And she was Puerto Rican. She was about that life. So every time I used to violate her with words, she'll violate me with hands and pop, pop, try to punch me in my face, whatever. She used to get a couple shots on me. But obviously, like, that's the kind of relationship we had, and it was just like, obviously I should have been ended it, but I would never lay my hands on her ever, never did, until one day came. We've been dating for 9 months at this point, 8-9 months, and we were in my brother's house. So I remember I saw the text message in her phone and she was flirting with someone. So I grabbed the phone and I threw it at her. Not an overhand throw, like an underhand throw, like so she could catch her phone. But I purposely didn't like let her know. So I knew she was gonna be able to catch it. I kind of like wanted it to just hit her. So whatever, it hit her and she's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what the fuck?" So she looks at her phone and she saw that she got caught. And I called her a nasty name or whatever. I said what I said. And then she got up and she went to punch me. The thing is, my brother's there. This is my brother's first time seeing us fight. So I'm just walking away and he's just holding her. He holds her back. He's like, "Yo, chill, calm down. Like, we have family over and stuff." And he was just telling her, "Calm down. Like, what's good with you? Like, she ain't handled that too well." Because she just cocked back, just boop, boop, boop. Caught him with a 3-piece real quick. I was like, damn. First of all, rest in peace, my brother Hyro. And she gave him a 3-piece in the face. The thing is, my brother, he's one of those guys that he doesn't like getting touched in the face. And once you touch him in the face, that's when he really could care less who you are. Like, someone's going to get punched in the face. So I already knew that about him. So when he tried to go hit her, I got in the way. And I was like, "Yo, you better chill out. Like, that's not happening." So, mind you, the whole time, like, she's still going crazy. So he just straight up goes like, "Yo, either I'm punching you or I'm punching her." And I don't know what was at the time. It was just so many emotions going on, obviously, and I made the wrong choice. So obviously I wasn't gonna get punched by my brother, or I wasn't gonna let my brother punch her. So I ended up punching her. And it was a very eye-opening moment for me because that was my first time ever laying my hands on a woman. And I was raised around nothing but girls, so um, I wasn't very proud of that. So I definitely felt some type of way, and I had some self-reflecting to do. Um, but the point is, I was in the most toxic relationship, and I was at the highest emotion ever, and I never thought about killing my girl at the time. So when I hear that these men are just killing their girl, it just doesn't add up to me because I've been in love before, and I've been in a toxic relationship, and I've been at the highest point of like I can't control my emotions, and killing someone still never came to my head. Let alone like hurting them to like an extreme point of pain. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I did punch her. That is a big deal. Like that's a punch, but like stabbing someone, killing someone, or just punching them repeatedly, that's just over the top. And I don't understand why men are killing like women. Like, that's just crazy to me. And it just makes you think like, what's wrong with society right now? Like, why are people doing this? And I just want to I just hope that my podcast could reach out to somebody, or can make somebody pay attention to help that avoid that, because it's happening a lot. It's just a lot of deaths, and I think it's time we step up, and it's not gonna stop if we don't all step up together. So, because I mean, police are not gonna do anything. All police are gonna do is give a restraining order, and a restraining order is nothing but a piece of paper. That's all a restraining order is, a piece of paper. So that's not gonna help the situation. The only thing that's gonna help the situation is just us educating our boys, whether they boys and even men. When you see them in a relationship, just kind of talk to them like, hey, everything good? That's your friend. Make sure you check on your friends. Make sure you tell them, hey, everything good? You never know what's going on, and sometimes that's all it takes, just a little talk with someone. So I'm gonna take a break real quick though, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Um, but yeah, like I said, man, if you see that you're in that situation, and you see that you're very emotional, and you're just doing stuff that's out of character, and it's evil, and it's not who you are, and you catch yourself hurting your girl, whatever, you just get help. There's nothing wrong with getting help. Mental health is the thing, so make sure you get therapy or reach out. Always look for self improvement. Never look for self destruction. It's not the way to go. But I'm not gonna be the dead horse here. I think I'm pretty much just really want anyone who hears this podcast to step up on domestic violence. Let's make sure we take action. Let's not mind our business. If it's our friend, our best friends, and we kind of see it or feel it, let's make sure we check up on them. And yeah, and like all those smart women, stop staying with those guys. I know the dick is not that good. Like, come on, get away from those guys, please. Leave them. Trust me. Damn, I think that's all I really wanted to talk about today. I'm kind of excited that I'm finally dropping an episode. Goodness, I'm not gonna lie, I probably took like 20 episodes and I didn't release any because I didn't feel confident. Like, I didn't feel comfortable on camera like I do now. But actually, I have a funny story I want to share. Something that happened on the first day that I shot. So the first day that I shot, I lost my car keys, and when I lost my car keys, I called those people that make your car key. I think I spent like $250. I was so angry. But after they did it, I go get my friend's car because I was holding her parking spot, so I went to go get her car to move it. And when I go get it, I just see 15 motherfuckers running up to me. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, I just got done serving in the military, so I'm just getting back to the Bronx. And I'm like, damn, I haven't been back a month and I'm already about to get jumped. But nah, I saw their face and they had like a paranoid face, a panic face. So I was like, okay, they're definitely running away from something. But I'm going the opposite direction they were going, so I just kept going that way, and then I started jogging. And now I know we're in the corner, bam, I see like 25 to 30 motherfuckers. I'm like, this can't be happening to me right now. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I keep jogging, and then they basically surround me, and they're like, so what's up? And I was just like, so what's up? They were like, you with them? I'm like, the fuck I look like? Come on now. They were like, all right. And I guess they were about to keep going, and all I see is just a machete just flap in my face. And it hit one of the guys that was pressing me right in front of me. It hit him, bah, it poked him, and it fell on the floor. I was like, what the And before I could even finish my throw, all I hear is 2 gunshots. Bah, bah. Everybody started running. For those people that are from New York, specifically from the Bronx, I was in Cortona, so, and it was right by the public school, the elementary school. Man, everybody started running, and I was just there, just like, I was actually calm, believe it or not. I didn't run. I was just at a loss for words. I was like, damn, I just got back, and this shit's still going on. But yeah, I got in the car, and then I just brought it back. But that happened on my first time shooting an episode. I'm like, what a fucking day. I'm like, that was my sign to not release it. So, but I'm releasing this one. I don't care how it comes out. So I hope you guys like it. Leave your comments, just suggestion, links to help others on domestic violence. Share your stories. And yeah, stop being pussy, society. And all you women out there, leave those niggas. Goddamn. If he crazy, he's not worth it. Cheers and L's. Actually, I'm going to take a shot. It's my first episode. We're going to take a shot. I'm not going to lie. I kind of took a shot earlier. And I'm not going to use that. But so this is really my second shot. Oh, my damn. God damn, bro. Fuck me. I'm going to use water. That's a chaser. Anyway, cheers. First episode. Chill. Let me rock. All right, let me stop. I like it with some Douce. Douce, it's like Henny with a turtleneck. Peace out.